as we discussed in the previous classes, okay, continuous series is nothing but there will be frequency along with the class interval. Okay, then based on the observation of the frequency or based on the inspection of the frequency, we have to identify the model class. Okay, if we are not able to identify the model class based on the observation of the frequency or the inspection of the frequency, okay, we have to use a group table model, or which is called group data model. Okay, for that we will try to exercise one sum. Like the sum is like this. Okay, it is like say it is looking like a what is called class interval and frequency. Okay, there will be a class interval and what is called frequency. Okay, since there is a class interval and frequency in the given distribution, this may be called continuous series. మనకు తెలిసిన దాని ప్రకారము సో దీన్ని ఏమంటున్నాం కంటిన్యూస్ సిరీస్ అనేసి చెప్పడం జరుగుతున్నది. ఓకే, ద సమ్ ఆర్ ద ప్రాబ్లం ఈజ్ లైక్ దిస్. ఓకే, దిస్ క్లాస్ ఇంటర్వెల్ మే బి what is called height of the student. Okay, this is called okay, number of what is called students. Okay, when we are talking about height, the height between 100 to 110 centimeters, there are 4 number of students are there in the class, in the particular class. Okay, total 4 students are there in the class in between 110 to 100 to 110 centimeters. Like 110 to 120 centimeters in between, there are around 6 students are there in the classroom. Like 120 to 130 centimeters, 8 students are 20 students in the classroom. This is 20. Like 130 to 140 in between, there are 32 students in the classroom. Like 140 to 150 centimeters, there are 33 students in the classroom. Like 150 to 160 centimeters in between, there are 17 students are there in the classroom. Like 160 to 180 centimeters, there are 8 students are there in the classroom. And in between 180 to 190, there are 2 students are there in the classroom. Okay, the 2 students are there in the classroom. 150, 160. See, this is 160, 170. This is 170, 180. In between, there are 2 students are there in the classroom. Okay, this is the sum given. Okay, here we have to find out the mode value. That is our target here. To find out the mode value, first we have to find out the model class. To find out the model value or mode value, first we have to identify the model class. Okay, how we are going to estimate or identify the model class? Based on the observation of the frequency. Or based on the inspection of the frequency. Okay, here when we are observing this frequency, see, almost when we are talking about 32 and 33, almost they are very near. Okay, there is not much difference. That too, okay, this may be 32, but the preceding value is 20. And this also gives the more weightage to this value. Okay, as we discussed in the earlier class. Okay, here when we are talking about 33, here there is a 17. Almost it is also having some important weightage for 33. Okay, here there are two values 32 and 33. Okay, these are the almost very near, they are very near close values, and these two values are their supporting values are, their surrounding values are also have some important weightage in the given data. So in this particular case, we may not decide the model class based on the observation of the frequency. Okay, based on the frequency, we are not going to able identify. So that's why in this particular case, definitely what we have to do? ఏం చేయాలి ఇటువంటి సందర్భంలో ఖచ్చితంగా? So we have to go for the group data. Okay, so already we know that how we are going to identify the model class based on the group table data or group data. Okay, there are 6 columns will be there. Okay, of course, so this is one of the column. మీరు separate and రాసుకోవచ్చు, no problem. Otherwise, మీరు ఇక్కడ రాసుకోవచ్చు. Okay, in the first column, what we have to do? Every 2 frequencies should be, first column in the same the frequency. Okay, that is 4, 6, 20, 32, 33, 17, 8, 2. And same, this is nothing but column 1. Okay, in this particular case, of course, 33 is the highest value.
33.
Okay, 33 is the highest value. Okay, then what should be the we have to do in the column 2? Every 2 frequencies should be added. Okay, so this 4, 6, 10 and 20, 32, 52 and 33 plus 50, how much? 50 and 8 to 10. Okay, here 52 is the highest value. Okay, in the column 3, what we have to do in the column 3? We have to eliminate the first frequency. We have to eliminate the first frequency and the remaining 2 frequencies we have to add. Okay, if we eliminate the 4, the next 2, that is 6 plus 20 are 26. Then 32 plus 33, how much here? 65. And 17 plus 8, 25. Okay, there will be only one value. So please eliminate that one automatically. Okay, and the highest value is 65. That is column 3. Okay, now come to the column 4. Column 4. Okay, what do we have to do in the column 4? Every 3 frequencies should be added. Every 3 frequencies. So first 3 frequencies are this one. 4 plus 6, 10 plus 20, 30. Then next 32 plus 33 plus 17. So that is 50 plus 32, 82. And there are only 2 remaining 2 frequencies are there. So automatically we are going to neglect these 2. So here 82 is the highest value in this column 4. Okay, that is what we did. Okay, now come to the column 5. In column 5, what we have to do? We have to neglect the first frequency, and after neglecting the first frequency, the remaining 3 frequencies we have to we have to add. So if we neglected 4, the remaining 3 are this. So here 6 plus 20, 26, 26 plus 32. So 28 plus 30, I think 58. 58. And the remaining 3. So that is 33 plus 70, 50. Plus this also 8 called 58 again. Okay, so the only 2 is there, you are going to neglect. Here there are 2 values and they are equally. So equal values are there. Okay, just to remember both values, just you mark it. I will come later. Okay, now come to the column 6. Okay, in the column 6, first 2 frequencies we have to neglect, and the remaining 3 frequencies we have to add. So if you netted first two frequencies 4 and 6, so the remaining three frequencies are 20 plus 32, 52. 52 plus 33, nothing but how much here?
85.
Huh?
85.
85, yes, 85. And the remaining three frequencies are 25 plus 2, 27. Okay, here 85 is the highest value. Okay, 85 is the highest value. Okay, these are the things. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the points. Okay, next what we have to do? So we have to identify that how many tick marks were there for each and every class interval. Okay, so in data me దగ్గర ఉంది కదా. So I'm like 100 to 110, 110 to 120, 120 to 130, 130 to 140, 140 to 150, 150 to 160, 160 to 170, and 170 to 180. Okay, so the column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, column 6, and total. Okay, total. Okay, is there any tick mark for here? See, in the first column, what is the highest value? 33.
33.
Okay, 33 nothing but what is the class interval for 31? 140, 150. Okay, 140, 150. Okay, then what is the highest value in the second column?
52.
52. 52 is the sum of, I think 20, 32. So that is 120, 130, 130 and 140. So that is 120, 130 and 130, 140. Okay, what is the highest value in the third column?
65.
Okay, 65 nothing but sum of 32 plus 33. So 32, 35 nothing but 130, 140, 140, 150.
150.
Okay, so in the third column, so this is 130, 140 and 140, 150. Okay, next what is the highest value in the fourth column?
82.
Huh?
82.
82. 82 is the sum of, I think 20 plus 32 plus 33. Am I correct?
Yes.
So that's why in the fourth column 120, 130, 130, 140 and 140, 150. Okay. Now come to the fifth column. In the fifth column, what is the highest value? Actually, there are two values and the two values were equally represented. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the first 58 and next 58 also there. Okay, now we have to give mark for the first 58 and second 58 also. Okay, yeah, first 58. First 58, what is the sum of first 58? I think 6 plus 20 plus 32. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So that is 110, 120 and 130, 140. And what is the second? What is the sum of the second 38? So that is 33, 17 and 8. Okay, in the fifth column, for these three also we have to give the marks. That is 140, 150, 150, 160 and 160, 170. Okay, total 6 tick marks were there in the fifth column. Okay, now come to the sixth column. What is the highest value in the sixth column?
85.
85. 85 is the sum of?
20, 32, 30.
So 120, 130, 130, 140, 140, 150. Yes. So that is in the sixth column 120, 130, 130, 140 and 140, 150. Okay, now just you add a tick mark for each and every class interval. How many tick marks were there for 100 to 110? 0. Okay, for 110 to 120 there is a 1 tick mark. Okay, there are for 120 to 130 there are 4 tick marks. Okay, for 130 to 140 how many tick marks were there? 5 tick marks were there. And for 140 150 how many tick marks were there? ఎంత
5.
5 tick marks were there, and for 150 160 there will be 1 tick mark, and for 160 170 there will be 1 tick mark, for 170 180 there will be 0 tick mark. Okay, this is the condition.
Sir,
Tell me.
fourth column 120 130 కాదు sir. 130 140 140 150 150 160 sir.
Fourth column, what is the highest value in the fourth column?
82.
82 is the sum of
33 17 sir.
130. Okay, 32 33 17.
40 150 150 160 sir.
Okay. Anyway, come. So 130 140 140 150 150 160. So nothing but 130 140 140 150 and this one. So nothing but this 3 and this 2. Yes, I am correct.
Yes.
Okay. So whatever it may be, here we have some confusion here. What happened here? Here also in the group table also 5 and 5. That means these two classes 130 140 and 140 150. Okay, these two classes are having the equal representation. I am correct?
Yes sir.
మరి ఇప్పుడు అంటే దాని అర్థం ఏంటి ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి మీరు. Based on the observation there is a confusion in between these two. Based on the group data also there is we got the equal values. అంటే దాని అర్థం ఏంది?
There exist two model clauses.
So this is called
By mode.
Yes, exactly. That's why I given this example. నేను ఎందుకు ఇది ఇచ్చానంటే ఆల్రెడీ రిలేటెడ్ టు గ్రూప్ డేటా ఇన్ ద కంటిన్యూస్ సిరీస్ ఆల్రెడీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఎస్టర్డే, but why again I am exercising this one more example regarding this mode in the continuous series, nothing but so if there is a confusion, if we got the equal two values after the group data also, what we have to do? So then we are going to conclude that this sum is this class is having two model values. Okay, two model classes. So means we can conclude that this mode is called, this distribution is called bimode. Okay, bimode. Okay, so this class is having the bimode, but bimode means there will be two values. Two values. It is correct in the averages. Averages with correct అవుతుందా? ఎందుకు averages with correct కాదు? ఎందుకు కాదు? Average nothing but one value, single value should be represented the whole data. అదే కదా మన టార్గెట్. ఓకే, సింగిల్ వాల్యూ షుడ్ బి రిప్రజెంటెడ్ ది హోల్ డేటా. బట్ ఇక్కడ మనకి ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా ఏమర్థం అవుతున్నది? two values are represented in this data. Okay, if two values are representing data, may be called bimode. If three values are representing data, that may be called trimode. If more than three values are representing the data, that may be called multimode. If no value is not representing, that may be called null mode or zero mode. In this particular cases, okay, we are going to say that mode not able to define. Mode ను మనం నిర్వచించలేము అనేసి ఒక కంక్లూడ్ కి వస్తాం ఇన్ జనరల్ గా. బట్ ఫర్ దిస్ పర్పస్ ద కార్ల్ పియర్సన్ గివెన్ సమ్ ఆల్టర్నేటివ్ మోడల్. ఐడియా ఉంది కదా మీకు? కార్ల్ పియర్సన్. సో వెన్ we are getting zero mode or bimode, trimode or multimode, so that means when we are not able to get a single value which is representing the whole data, so in this particular case there is a one alternative method was developed by Karl Pearson. Okay, according to Karl Pearson, we have separate formula to know the model value. So that is Z is equal to, tell me,
Three median minus 2 mean.
3 median minus 2 mean. Okay, 3 z means mode. Mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 x bar. X bar and arithmetic mean. That is okay. Based on this, we have to identify the class interval. Of course, the mode value directly. Not only class interval directly, we are going to estimate the mode value. So, for this purpose, we have to go back. Go back at first
Median.
median. So, what is the formula to know the median? L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into I. Okay, what is L? Lower limit of the median class. What is the median class? What are the steps?
Cumulative frequency.
So, first cumulative frequency like this 4, 10, 30, 62, like 95, okay, 95, 112, 120 and 122. Okay, this is called cumulative frequency. So, after finding the cumulative frequency, we have to no, n plus 1 by 2 x
n by 2 term is sir.
yes, n by 2 at the term or item. So n is equal to 122 by 2, that is equal to 61. Okay, we have to observe that where the 61 is going to be included in the cumulative frequency. Since that 61 is going to be included in the 62, so that opposite class is called median class. So that lower limit is called L. Okay, this is called L. 130 is called L. What is N? 120 by 2. Cf nothing but the median class preceding class cumulative frequency, and F nothing but the model class frequency. This is F. I nothing but class interval. Class interval nothing but between the upper limit and lower limit of the class. Okay, like that we have to identify the value. So then we will get the mode. Median we will get. So like that again we have to understand the x bar. X bar. What is the formula to know the x bar? That is arithmetic mean.
L plus. L plus sigma. Sigma x d dash.
L vastunda?
Yes. Step deviation method.
Okay, step deviation method. Yes, correct.
Yes.
So L plus
sigma
f d dash by
n
into
I.
That's all. So
Yes.
కాబట్టి for the class interval first మనం ఏం ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి? m కనుక్కోవాలి. We have to identify m nothing but mid value. Okay, so mid value we have to identify. So after identifying the mid value we have to identify d. D is equal to x minus a. A means assumed value in the mid values, and we have to do d and d square. D square is nothing but d dash. Like that frequency should be multiplied with f or d, that is deviation, and all the fd values should be added, which we will get the sigma fd dash. So then n is equal to sum of frequency, I is equal to class interval. So there we will get some value. Okay, some value. Okay, మీరు ఒకసారి ఇంటికి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత చేయండి పెట్టండి. ఆల్రెడీ మీకు చెప్పాను నేను, ఫార్ములాస్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వాస్ దేర్. మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తూనే వస్తాయి. ఒకదానికి బట్టి లింక్ ఉంటుంది మనకి ఇక్కడ. See, generally you will get the median value like 139.68. Okay, you will get 139.68, and x bar, okay, you will get x bar around 139. See, this is 6875 వస్తుంది. That's why we can write 69. X bar is equal to it is 131.51. Okay, so if you use that formula, you will get this value is median, and this one is actually x bar. So since our formula is equal to z is equal to 3m minus 2x bar, that is equal to z is equal to 3 into 139.69 minus 2 into 139.51. Okay, you will get a z value. So it is nearly 140.05. Okay, you will get 05. 140.05 nothing but it will come under this one. 140. 140, 0.5 nothing but almost this is of course in this class. But anyway it is very near to this one. And almost the model value is lies between దీనికి చివర్లో దీనికి స్టార్టింగ్ లో ఉంటుందని చెప్పొచ్చు like that. Okay, like that we are going to estimate the what is called model value.